That there are dead voters.
You have the right to vote.
Warning again in America.
You will be asked to sign the electronic poll book.
So that's kind of our around within the region. And we can't absorb everybody at the table to try to figure out what we can do together.
This is where you really just feel the vitality of Denton and the vitality of the neighbors.
It might not be as exciting as the national stage with regard to, a politically charged subject.
Abortion, ICE agents.
This whole furry thing.
The only way we move forward is to find that one little thing that I can make a difference here, that one little thing where I can help this person make their day a little bit better. And that's better for all of us in the long run as human beings, as Denton.
We did a D3 candidate forum tonight so we could get some answers to questions that some of our neighbors have regarding where the candidates stand on things that are important to our neighborhood.
Yeah.
Give this to Jenna Beth and put on your
Okay. Well, we don't need to count now.
Just in general.
Okay.
So Margie, how are you getting your knees up?
Submitted by you, our neighbors. Our district has seen ongoing issues with traffic safety.
University is very busy. It's a test stop. Remember, it's a test stop.
Also, you were enthusiastic about the mobility plan, which I agree.
I have a long history with traffic safety, and that's how I got involved with the city to begin with.
Separated bike lanes on arterial roads that would narrow the lanes would also encourage people to slow down.
I have 2 kids in college and I have a middle schooler. I teach 5th grade here in Denton. My husband is a respiratory therapist. He works in Dallas, 4 days a week. So we're definitely busy people as well. And I guess what I would say is, yeah, it definitely has taken a lot of time and energy, and there are definitely some stressful days and nights, but the benefits that we have found through our community since we did start this and started devoting the time to it, like I said, it feels what we used to feel in our small town growing up, and that feeling of home and community and just knowing your neighbors. Like I don't know if I can explain the benefits of knowing your neighbors and having that family feel when you don't have any family around. So I think I would just encourage everyone to find something that does pull you into something like this because it's worth it.
So at the city level, people often don't see how important city issues are. They turn out for the presidency because there's so many alarms and so much coverage that they really feel how it's going to threaten them. On the city level, there's not as much coverage. They don't really understand how that influences their lives. The trouble is that at the city level, that's where you have control. A city council member can fix potholes. A city council member can make sure that a crosswalk is striped. A city council member can help with make sure that the zoning is responsive to the citizens. So on the city level, you actually do have much more control, but I don't think the voters realize that.
But also, I think that city tends to be a little bit less dramatic maybe than national elections, right? City government's not on TV as much. They maybe don't make it onto social media as much. Some of that's just a smaller, feel of community. Like we're kind of isolated, not really encouraging each other to come out and vote. So there was more civic participation back in the day.
They're 12 years older than the automobile.
There's a whole book called Bowling Alone about how our community is our sense of community has kind of fallen over the past few decades and why that might be, and there's a variety of reasons, but a lot of that just being disconnected from the people around us. So some of it, I think, is to some degree a lack of community and connection.
It really is a collaborative effort to run a city. It truly, truly is. And I know we're all busy in our lives, and there's children, and we want to do other things necessarily than civic-minded things, but I will tell you it is extremely rewarding to have an impact on one's own community You go home, you think about it. It is just an absolutely fantastic place to be.
Yeah. Why voting machines? Well, money.